The universe is listening. Every single word you speak, every thought you voice, every intention you put into the world, it matters far more than you realize. You're not just making sound waves when you talk, you're sending out vibrations that ripple through the fabric of reality itself. And whether you believe in quantum mechanics, spiritual energy, or simply the law of attraction, the evidence is overwhelming. What you say shapes what you get. If you're new to this channel and you're ready to understand how your words literally create your reality, subscribe now so you don't miss the science and strategies that actually work. Because this isn't wishful thinking, this is documented, measurable, real. Consider the power of a single word. In Japanese research conducted by Masaru Emoto, water crystals exposed to positive words like love and gratitude formed beautiful, symmetric patterns. When exposed to negative words, the crystals fractured and became chaotic. You're 70% water. Every word you speak to yourself, every phrase you repeat, is literally reshaping your biology at a cellular level. Your body is listening. Your cells are listening. They respond to your language. But it goes deeper than just your own cells. The universe itself responds to intention and vibration. Quantum physics tells us that observation changes reality. The act of measuring, of focusing attention, fundamentally alters the outcome of experiments. If focused attention changes particles, imagine what your carefully chosen words do to your life circumstances, your relationships, and your future. Think about the people around you. When you speak negatively about your job, your relationships, or your health, you're not just venting. You're broadcasting that frequency into your environment. Everyone picks up on it. Your colleagues feel it. Your family absorbs it. Your own subconscious mind takes it as instruction. If you keep saying you're broke, you're stressed, you're unlucky, you're literally programming your brain to notice evidence that confirms those statements. Your reticular activating system filters reality to match your spoken beliefs. Conversely, when you speak with intention and positivity, when you articulate your desires clearly and confidently, you activate an entirely different set of neural pathways. You begin to notice opportunities you never saw before. You move differently. You make different choices. People respond to you differently. Doors open because your whole being is aligned with what you're claiming. This is why your words matter so profoundly. They're not just communication tools. They're reality creation instruments. Ancient traditions knew this. The Bible says the tongue holds the power of life and death. Sanskrit mantras were chanted not because they sounded nice, but because practitioners understood that sound frequencies reshape consciousness and matter. Shamans, healers, and spiritual teachers across cultures have always understood that the spoken word carries power. Science is catching up. Studies show that affirmations, when practiced consistently, actually rewire your brain. Your neural pathways strengthen around the thoughts and words you repeat most often. If you repeat, "I'm capable, I'm worthy, I'm attracting abundance," you're literally building new neural architecture that supports those beliefs. Your brain doesn't know the difference between a real experience and a vividly imagined one combined with emotional conviction and spoken affirmation. So when you speak these truths about yourself repeatedly, your mind treats them as real, and your behavior follows. But here's where people get it wrong. They think they can just say things and the universe magically complies. That's not how it works. Your words need to be backed by belief, by emotion, and by aligned action. When you speak something you don't actually believe, your body language contradicts you, your tone wavers, and the universe picks up on that incongruence. Authenticity is essential. You have to speak from a place of genuine conviction, not from desperation or doubt. That's why it's so important to speak carefully. Not in a fearful way, but with intention and awareness. Before you speak, pause for a moment. Ask yourself, does this statement serve my highest good? Does this align with who I'm becoming? Am I speaking from fear or from power? Because every word you speak either moves you closer to your goals or further away. There's no neutral ground. Language is either additive or subtractive to your life. This is especially true in moments of crisis or intense emotion. When you're upset, afraid, or angry, your words can do real damage to yourself, to others, and to your circumstances. In those moments, speaking carefully means choosing silence sometimes. It means breathing before you respond. It means recognizing that your words have power and using that power responsibly. The universe is always listening, recording, responding. Your careless words in a moment of anger might echo in your life for years to come. Likewise, your intentional words in moments of clarity can reshape your entire future. That's why people who practice gratitude experience measurable improvements in health, relationships, and finances. They're not delusional. They're literally rewiring their reality through the words they choose to speak, think, and repeat. Gratitude isn't just nice. It's a frequency that aligns you with abundance. If you're finding this valuable, please like this video. This message about the power of your words is something the world needs to hear right now. And if you've experienced the power of speaking carefully, or if you've noticed how your words have shaped your life, I want to hear about it. Leave a comment and tell me your story. How has the language you use changed your reality? I read every single comment, and your experiences matter. Moving forward, here's what I want you to do. For the next 7 days, become conscious of every word you speak. Notice how you talk about yourself, your life, your future. Notice the words you use when you're frustrated or afraid. Then, deliberately choose different words. Instead of "I can't," say "I'm learning." Instead of "I'm broke," say "I'm building wealth." Instead of "this always happens to me," say "I'm open to new possibilities." Small shifts in language create massive shifts in reality. Your words are the bridge between your inner world and your outer circumstances. The universe is always listening, always responding, always conspiring to give you exactly what you've been asking for through your words, thoughts, and beliefs. So speak carefully, speak with intention, speak as if your life depends on it, because it does, because the universe is listening.